Have you ever got into an argument with your partner and they decide to throw your herpes diagnosis in your face? Has that happened to you? I've been talking about this virus since 2019 now, and I have grown a pretty large community. And that's a common fear within the community, being in a relationship and their partner throwing their diagnosis in their face. Now, I'm always like, no one can weaponize something you don't already weaponize against yourself. All it does is just validates all the ways you already judge yourself, which can kind of make you feel uncomfortable, make the temperature in your body rise, make your chest tight. It triggers you. So in this video, I am going to break down 6 ways for you to stop attracting people who throw your herpes diagnosis in your face. Welcome. Now, before we get started, I'm Shayna Singleton. I'm a certified wellness coach, food scientist, author of Outbreak Free, Your Guide to Living Herpes Outbreak Free. I service people who test positive for herpes. I have a resource hub where you can find anything herpes related, from dating to safer intercourse to holistic measures to stopping your outbreaks altogether to outbreak care. The facts, the research, it's all in one place. We also host 2 support group meetings every month, including a workshop monthly. If you're not a cousin yet, become a cousin. You can join for free. Just go to www.patreon.com/HeyCousins. Now let's get into why you're really here. How to stop attracting people who throw your herpes diagnosis in your face. Number 1, detach your worth from your diagnosis. Your value isn't based on who accepts you. It's based on who you choose. When you see yourself as the prize, you stop begging for basic acceptance. Before my herpes diagnosis, I had confidence. I had confidence because the world said I had a pretty face, a nice body. I was educated, had my degree. My career was doing good. I had permission from society to be confident. And then I test positive for herpes and my confidence out the window because my confidence had been false all along. I didn't know what confident was for myself. So it was easy for me to attach my herpes diagnosis to my worth because I didn't know what my worth was at the time. I couldn't say that my worth wasn't attached to what I had to offer in between my legs and say that confidently. So I had to go on a journey of detaching my worth from my diagnosis. And we help you do that within the community. Number 2, expand your options. This means build a full life, not necessarily date 20 people at one time, right? But build a full life with your friendships, hobbies, wellness, purpose, and community. When you have a life outside of them, a person, another person, you stop tolerating disrespect. So me, building a full life was aligning with people who inspire me, and I inspire them as well. Picking up hobbies. I started running. I started working out. I got really serious about my wellness because I wanted to stop my herpes outbreaks completely. My purpose was to serve the herpes community. I've stepped fully into that, grown a community for that. I've really built a life for myself that I feel secure in. Like, I honor and love my solitude. And that is important when it comes to attracting other people, right? Expand your options. Number 3, disclose from a grounded, confident place. I am so serious when I say this. Not shame, not fear, not, I hope you still want me. Don't do that. When you disclose with clarity and neutrality, you attract people who meet you with the same energy. If I'm going to a disclosure sad and crying and telling my sad story and saying it's okay if you don't want to be with me, and someone still accepts me, they're accepting the version of me that lacks self-worth, that's in pain, that hasn't accepted it for myself. Do I want to attract that type of person? That type of person is likely to be the type of person that I want to throw herpes in your face. Versus when I am disclosing from a confident place, surety, educated. Surety, is that even a word? I'm sure, I'm educated, I'm confident about my diagnosis. I give the person I'm disclosing to space and permission to also be confident and be accepting. And it becomes like a matter of fact. If you want to know how to disclose, there is a free How to Disclose workshop. I don't know if it's going to be over here or if it's going to be over here, but I'm going to put it in the video for you. Okay. Let's keep it. We even do disclosure practices within the resource hub, in our support group meetings. If that is something you're interested in, please come to the support group meetings. It was the resource hub. All right, let's keep going. Number 4, heal the wounds that made you settle. When you elevate your self-worth, low quality people can't reach you anymore. They lose access. I had to become really clear on what my red flags were so that when they presented themselves, I was really clear that I wasn't going to stay. No matter how green the green flags was, if one of those red flags will present themselves, this is my sign that this is not my connection. Sometimes the green flags be so green, it be something new that you haven't experienced before. So this must be it, right? And yet you see and recognize the red flags, but you kind of ignore them because the green is so green. I had to heal the wounds that made me settle, because as long as I'm settling for what I don't necessarily want, I block myself from getting what I do want and desire. Number 5, make acceptance the bare minimum, not the golden prize. Someone accepting your herpes is the bare minimum. Someone accepting your herpes is the bare minimum. I go to the mirror. Hey, Shayna, someone accepting your herpes is the bare minimum. That's your new affirmation. Say it every single day in the mirror. Acceptance is required to even stand at the door. You don't accept the fact that I have herpes. You can't accept all of me. You don't deserve none of me. Point blank, period. I am the magic. All right? So acceptance is required at the door. But effort, intention, consistency, emotional maturity, and character are what earns you access to me. Number 6. I thought I said I had 6, but I probably have 7 for you. I got a bonus tip. Number 6, become less accessible. Access to your time, body, and energy should require value, not just you're cool with my diagnosis. Okay, they accepted your diagnosis, and now you're going to give them all your time, your love, and your affection, just like that. That's all it took was a herpes acceptance, because your acceptance isn't enough. Let's make your acceptance enough, and let's become a little bit less accessible. You're still her, him, them. All right. Number 7, bonus tip. Start choosing people from a place of alignment and not fear. Fear attracts survival relationships. Self-worth attracts intentional ones. People can only meet you at the depth that they have met themselves. The amount of work you have to do to meet yourself in a way your acceptance presents as a requirement will attract other people who recognize that in you and repel people who cannot because they haven't done the work on themselves. Do you hear me? Again, if you need help, if you're in search for a community of people who test positive for herpes and actually are doing the work to heal and not just relate about the shame and the stigma, become a cousin by going to our resource hub. Do it now. I love y'all.
I just want to say this too. I go to therapy and I've been in therapy for almost 3 years. And it's nothing like having someone who actually gets you on this level. So I just want to say I appreciate you. One thing that I've learned is from my own therapist is not about the actual school that teach you how to be a therapist and show up for people, is the real life experiences. So I just want to tell you thank you, because this is doing so much. And so I even have therapy on Thursday before I came here, like to this group. So I just want to let you know it's certain things that we get, or I'll speak for myself, but that I can get from you that I can't get from someone else that doesn't walk and live in this world. So I just want to say I appreciate you and thank you very much.
Thank you